episode 21, featuring FeliX EL Negro. All right, we're back, and we got a very, very, very special guest on the show today. I want to introduce everybody to, not only is he a great friend of mine, more like a brother, more like family. This dude has seen me at my lowest. He's also been somewhat of a mentor in my life. So it's a great honor to have you on the show, my brother. I'd like to introduce you all to FeliX EL Negro. Hold on one second. Let me give you a round of applause, brother, because it's been a long way coming, bro. I'm so proud of you. And you always continue to inspire me and do great things in life. First of all, what's your name and where you from?
FeliX, a.k.a. El Negro. Where I'm from, obviously, as you already know, I'm not a New England native. I'm a Pennsylvania native. But,
Facts, Penn State, huh?
Hey, you already know, Nick the Lions, baby. But Boston has become my secondary home. It is home, so this is where I've been at the last 10 years of my life, So it's more than 10, actually, 11 years now that I've been out this way. So, so when people ask me, where you from? Yeah, I got to represent the B, Gotta visit the B town, how they say it out here, the B town.
So you literally you rep both places. You rep Boston and you also rep Pennsylvania, correct?
Absolutely.
Awesome. And how you been, man? How's everything going with you?
Yo, life is great, brother. We've been making moves. It's one of those things. Sometimes you gotta redefine yourself, find yourself, and try to go through your journeys. We all go through life things, and things happen, and you try to get yourself on the right narrow path. And I just been doing my thing, man. I've been cooling, so the life has taken me to a whole new
plateau now. Yo, before we begin the show, man, I want to get into the intro, and it's an honor to have you on my platform today. Thank you so much for joining. Much appreciated. Let's get into this intro real quick, and we'll be right back with the show, baby. Welcome to the Jmack Experience Podcast. This show is for motivational purposes only. However, we will not be politically correct, but our goal is to inspire those who listen and watch the show. Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to follow us at the Jmack Experience Podcast and email us if you would like to be a guest on our platform at the Jmack Experience Podcast at gmail.com. Peace. Yo, once again, man, it's an honor to have you on my platform. Thanks for joining me today. Somewhat of a last minute thing, which we did plan it, but you know what I mean? We still made it happen. So basically, man, I want to start from the very beginning. What was it like for you growing up in Pennsylvania? And what's more or less like your background? Like, you come from a single mom, stuff like that.
So basically, growing up in PA, I grew up in the suburbs, so a lot of people don't realize that growing up in the suburbs and the mountains is very, very different than city life than most people. So growing up in PA was very different, dealing with, different types of adversities and dealing with people that obviously don't come from a color background. So a lot of white people for sure, not a lot of Spanish, not a lot of blacks. So we're like kind of the only family in the area that was Hispanic in the area for a while. So, you get your good and your bads, you learn from your experiences, and I'm very blessed to say that I grew up in the suburbs because I was introduced to a different lifestyle. So what I mean by different lifestyle, I don't mean that I grew up in a very snotty way. I just grew up very different away from the street life. So I'm very grateful that I was able to not be in a surrounding where, you could end up doing the wrong things. I mean, it doesn't matter where you live in the suburbs and the cities, it's just who you're around and what they gear you to do and stuff like that. So I'm just very grateful that I was not able or not being around that typical lifestyle. Did I learn a lot of different things? Absolutely. Did I experience certain shit? Absolutely. Everybody has their journeys and everybody has their ways of their upbringing. So my upbringing was obviously very different than most, because a lot of people look at me and be like, oh, look at this white guy, this white boy, like, oh, you gringo because you grew up with these fucking white people. And then you got the white people looking at you like you don't fit in because you're not them. You know what I mean? Like you're not rich.
So did you deal with like racism growing up? Can we agree?
Absolutely. Wow. 100%. I dealt with racism within, my classroom, my town, high school, middle school, and where things changed is because I was an athlete. Now people know your name.
What did you play?
What did you play?
So I started my career as a power forward basketball player.
Okay.
Shaquille O'Neal was my favorite basketball player, obviously.
What?
I rep 34. My first number was 34. I was
That's
a power
fire.
forward, dominated a lot in my division back in PA where I played at, dominated a lot. I was pretty talented in the sense of not a lot of people could stop me in the paint. I took my frustration on anybody in my way. My transition from power forward, I became a small forward, became a guard, became a shooting guard, to eventually becoming a point guard. My number was taken as a freshman in high school. My number was taken away from me by another player.
34?
34 was taken away from me. Yep. So
and why? Why was that? Why was that? Somebody else just they didn't give you the number?
Somebody else. So funny story with that is that the person who took my number was a rival of mine throughout my career, and we ended up landing on the same team. So he was 34. So it was like the battle of 34s, and I told him, I'll play you for the number. He was like, you don't want the smoke? I'm like, nah, I definitely want the smoke. I'll play you for that number. And because I dealt with a town and a support system where I was the outsider, I was not allowed to challenge him for the number 34. I had to
wait, hold on. You're not gonna skip that. So because of the color of your skin type of shit?
It was more because he's rocked it for so long in the community that I lived in. This kid was like recognized for 3'4", so it was like, you know what I mean. So at that point, when I initiated the challenge at practice, the coaches had told us like, nah, that's not gonna happen. He's 34. Pick a new number. So
also, it was just like a favoritism thing, not a racist thing.
Yeah, you already know. So
right. Politics as usual, like Jay-Z says.
Politics is what it is. Yeah. So. I changed my number to 13. I'm a big Steve Nash fan, so I love Steve Nash.
Oh, you like the white boy? That nigga's nasty. I ain't gonna front.
Canadian boy did his thing, you know. I love Steve Nash. I learned a lot watching Steve Nash play. I evolved my game to that. Obviously, I still dominated in the paint. Went from 34, 13. I rocked 13 for a long time. Into my college, collegiate, era, I rocked 13, and that's what it was. And then when I got to the collegiate level, 13 was not available. So the closest number to 13 that I was able to rock was number 30. So I actually went from 13 to 30. So I went back to 30 because they didn't have 34, they didn't have 32. So I rocked 30, and that was how I ended my collegiate. I ended my collegiate level at 30. So It was dope. It was a good experience.
So all right, so from basketball, this was your childhood dream, I'm assuming? You want to become a pro or just like your hobby?
So basketball actually took me to the heights of landing an opportunity to play overseas.
Really?
I ended up traveling out to Italy. I went out, checked it out. It was cool. It was dope. I was young, you know what I mean? Like, it was dope. Not something that I first saw myself going that far. Like, yo, you gotta understand, like, the odds of going pro is like 1 in a million. You're not just one person in the state. You're going against a lot of people. Then I
being a rapper. Everybody raps. It's tough.
Raps. So I ended up going to DR, and my family's from DR.
Right.
I had the opportunity back then. We're talking like 08, man. So like 08, I was able to run with the national team. Just feel it out, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this kid's from the States, he's not really Dominican, whatever, you know? So it was different. So I was able to do that. But honestly, coming.
Oh wait. So you, not to cut you off, you play with people in DR? Is what you're saying?
I ran. Yeah.
How was it? It was different.
It was way different. Yeah.
Because they're known for baseball more or less, right? But they got ball players.
The Olympics. When you go to the Olympics, you have a basketball team, you have a baseball team, so you're well rounded. But DR at the time, they was just getting squad. They're getting a squad ready. You know what I mean? And people sleep on DR and even PR because they got
PR got some nasty basketball players. Puerto Rico.
It's more than beyond baseball. So you'd be very surprised, like the talent you see there. And so when I ran out there, bro, I'm young. These are grown ass men. I just turned 18. So it's like, but in my mind, like I just came off of a knee injury, so I blew out my knee. So it's like.
Gotcha.
Do I go the pro route? And people don't realize, like, yeah, you can go pro, but your health is more important. So like
it's more difficult too when you have an injury, correct?
Absolutely. And it makes it harder for you because you don't know where you're going to land. So at that point, it's kind of like I ended up choosing the collegiate route. So instead of going pro or even trying it, I went collegiate. So I ended up doing my time. I went to a D1 school. I'm grateful. I was able to play ball. I'm grateful.
So for people that don't know about collegiate, you meaning academic. You stuck to your academics.
Yeah. I stuck to because your brain ain't going nowhere. You need knowledge.
Yeah,
so
that's awesome.
That. So that was one thing that I ended up. So I'm very blessed that I was able to do that. Very blessed. So
all right. So once you went to college, what college did you go to, by the way?
I went to Penn State.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a prestigious school. Yeah, that's great.
I actually dubbed BC last minute. I had a full ride to BC and
Boston College.
Boston College, yeah.
Wow.
And the very last week before my commitment to the school, I decommitted and then I'm going to Penn State. So that was a big move for me. So
how was the college life? Because you're the first person that on my show actually that's been. Well, I actually had a professor on my show, a college professor. But
okay.
Besides her, how was because she didn't seem like wild or none of that. But like, how was like the college life? Like, did you live that dorm life, sororities and shit like that? Did you do all that?
So
I've never done that.
In the dorm. Yeah. I had an apartment. I just had my son. My freshman year. Freshman year going to sophomore year, I had my son. So no, I did not live in the dorm. I wish I did though. Did I get to enjoy like what frat parties were like? Absolutely. So sororities, absolutely.
Did you join one? Did you join one?
Listen, I wanted to. They had a Dominican frat.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they did.
What was it called? The Que Lo Que frat?
I wish it was called that. No, but for real,
that's dope.
Like, I wanted to, but because I was already a father, I had to work nights.
You had responsibilities. You had responsibilities.
Yeah, so I wasn't able to do a lot of things what a lot of college men were doing.
Right.
Did I party? Absolutely. Was I a parent? I was bringing my kid to class. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's tough.
I was bringing my kid to class, so it was like, you know what I mean? Like I did my thing. So I'm walking into a class of like 300 people with a child. Like everyone's like, what? You know what I mean? I had a professor. I'll never forget this. I was in biology 101. I'll never forget this. The professor said, and I swear to God, out of 300 people, he said, the person with the baby, you need to walk out. That's what he told me.
Oh, he's talking to you.
So I stood up and I said, I'm not walking out. I pay good money that pays your salary. I'm sitting right here and taking my class. Because I wasn't able to afford childcare. So that's why my son was with me. So I was able to bring my son to class. But
that's crazy.
So, when you're paying $40,000 to a college, bro, I could do whatever the fuck I want.
Facts,
you know what I mean? So that's how I looked at it. And I'm no dummy to the thing. So I wanted to be somebody. So the only way to do it, you got to make certain sacrifices. And my sacrifice was that. So,
I give you a lot of props, bro, because a lot of people, they make excuses. They're like, oh, I got a kid, so I don't think I'm going to be able to go to school, blah, 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 blah. Like, bro, so this man right here there you go, this motivation for everybody, because the show is called the Jmack Experience Podcast, which we talk about personal experiences and how it can inspire others. So, like, you didn't let nothing stop you. You had a kid young, but you still went to school. You were still focused and you were working. That takes a lot, like, you know what I mean, for you to continue to do all that. And how long did you do this for?
So I was able to finish my degree in 3.5 years.
Okay.
I took summer courses. Obviously, I accelerated my program and stuff like that. So I pushed myself. And, the crazy thing about playing D1 is that they really try to talk you out of certain majors. And I wasn't going to. So I stuck to what I wanted to do. And I was able to do it. So 3.5
and
years.
You were still playing sports too?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, still playing ball, and then where it got to be to the point where I know I wasn't able to play no more, I ended up withdrawing myself away from the team, and I focused on just getting my degree, and I did, and I'm grateful for that. I was able to do it. So anybody who tells you they can't do it, bro, it's manageable. You just got to know how to manage it. It's with sacrifice and time, and I did that. And working overnight, I worked at a supermarket overnight. Supermarket. I was in a bakery, baking cakes, croissants, donuts, all that. and I still managed to walk out. And a lot of people, when they look at us, we're Hispanic. We're that percentage that people look at us and don't think we're gonna make it out. And
the odds are already against you.
100%. Yeah. 100%. So, but that was my motivation. My motivation were the boys. The boys really pushed me to do what I needed to do. So
how not to switch up topics, but how was those parties? They were wild? Like do they really do wild shit in them parties?
Oh yeah. So Penn State is the #1 party school in the country.
Gotcha.
We host the largest St. Patrick's Day parade party ever across the country. It's known. My class was the last class that threw the wildest State Patty's Day ever, where we had 4 different county cops all have to show up to Penn State to monitor everything, And I'm at a bar. It's called the Gap. It's like an attic type bar or whatever, right? And I get a text saying, "Yo, did you see what happened on Beaver Ave?" I said, "What are you talking about?" So Beaver Ave is like one of the avenues at Penn State. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Yo, somebody threw a 100-pound log from the 27th floor and it landed on top of a fucking car. State Patty's Day was wild. My class was the last class to get that crazy and wild that they shut down State Patty's Day. The school pays all the bars, all the money they would have made on State Patty's Day to shut it down.
Oh shit! Because they knew it was out of control.
Yep, only one bar that didn't take the school's money was the Gap. Every other
so
bar,
everybody was going there. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, it was packed, bro. It was packed. So it's been a while. I know.
So what was you chugging like beer kegs and shit like that? You was doing all that shit wilding out.
I was actually the guy selling Coronas. I was buying a case of Coronas. I was selling them for $5 a pop. Everybody had the Natty Lights, the cheap beer.
Toda esa porquería.
Local, Vladimir is 100% proof vodka. A gallon of Vladimir is $10. That shit will have you on your ass. 100%. And I'm over here with the Corona selling $5 a pop. You know what I mean? You want a Corona, $5. You know what I mean? But yo, best experience I ever had, because that is the only thing I would definitely say is that my college experience, obviously as a dad, I was still able to, like, I met all my good friends throughout my college, years and stuff like that. To this day, we're all good friends and stuff like that. It was definitely a great experience.
So you don't regret it at all. You don't regret it at all.
Absolutely not.
Yo, how was the shorties? The shorties want some girls gone wild shit. ¿Sabes cómo las blanquitas se ponen when they start sipping? Was it like that?
Let's just say certain sororities you go to, there's certain things. And
harder, daddy.
We got to do it every episode. We got to do it.
We'll leave it just like that.
I hear it. All right, so fast forward. You had your kid. You ended up graduating college. From there, what made you? Because I just want to fast forward. I know you was into sales and all that, but that's a whole nother story. We could talk about that a whole nother podcast. But after you did your thing in sales and all that, what made you now? Because right now, what do you do for a living?
So right now, I drive tractor trailers.
Gotcha.
I don't like to put out there exactly what I do in the tractor trailer world. But I do operate. I'm a tractor trailer operator. I love it. It's an experience for me. I'm home more. I'm able to do more for my kids. I'm able to be around more. It's something that I passionately enjoy. It's something that, when I was in the construction game for a little bit, I was driving trucks. I'm like, whatever, every union. So I wasn't union, so I didn't know anything. So it kind of like made me look at things kind of a little differently, like working construction, being a laborer. That it was work. Work is work. You're making money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock for it. But
what made you want to switch from sales to that? Is my question. Because you went to sales. I remember you being you was manager.
Kids. Yeah, my kids.
Oh, your kids.
Yeah. Okay. Understand one thing. When you're in sales, your time is devoted in sales.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what level of sales you're in sales.
Got you.
Sunday through Sunday.
Es una jodienda. Yeah.
Loco, es una vida que tú tienes que vivir de una manera que en verdad, esa responsabilidad te llega a ti. cuando tú estás en ventas, tú estás en un lugar que tú tienes comisión. How much do you want to make your paycheck to be? How much do you want to make your money? How much do you really want to have to be okay? You know what I'm saying?
I remember you always telling me you make the check.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's on you.
Yeah.
So I was Sunday to Sunday. How's that fair to the kids? I was Sunday to Sunday.
No days off. No days off. And even when you were off, probably you were getting phone calls. That's the problem with that. It's not a job where you clock in and clock out and that's it. You're done with your day. No, it doesn't stop. Yeah.
My phone, I will never forget the one time, right? I was with my ex and I'm at the crib, bro, and my phone's going off at like 2 a.m.
Oh my God, that late?
Who's texting you? I'm like, it's the email. Look, it's
all
the reports coming in. And understand, my ex didn't understand, like, we had California stores. California's on a 3-hour time difference than us.
Exactly.
So I'm getting all these reports. I'll never forget the one night I got off a shift, go home, whatever, relax, go to sleep, right? Kid you not. And I knew it was going to happen because I had a feeling. I get a phone call in the middle of the night. It had to be like 3:30 in the morning. One of my reps called me saying, hey, I'm not coming into work. I said, what you mean? They're like, honestly, I can't go in. And they hung up, right?
Where was you working? Where was you working at this time?
I was working at Sprint.
Damn, 3:30 in the fucking morning, bro?
3:30, because I would tell my reps that you got to give me 6-hour notice. That ass gave me a 6-hour notice for sure. Shorty looked at me and said, what bitch got you calling you at this? I'm like, it's my rep. No, it's not. I'm like, it is. No, it's not. Okay, I'm not even gonna argue with you. All right, you right, and I let it be. But that, working sales definitely disrupted my home life a lot because, my ex at the time didn't understand what it really was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, bueno when you making big money,
and
you ain't paying bills,
and you take it to go eat that beat there with the, you know what I mean?
And you driving a brand new whip, it's good, you know what I mean? Because you that person, but you're not understanding the shit that I gotta deal with. You feel me? So again, sales is sales. There's never such thing as a 9-to-5 in sales.
So we could agree that you just got tired of it because it's an all day thing, 7 days a week. That kind of made you switch up your careers, correct?
No, I missed a lot of stuff with my kids.
Oh, it was more your kids. It was just your kid. It was just the thing with your kids.
I missed a lot of baseball.
You didn't have time. No time,
bro. I would be a zombie pulling up to my kids' games.
Damn, that sucks.
Sleep. Or I just got off a flight because I was doing something, and it was a lot, and I missed a lot. And
so, do you regret? That's the only regret I'm assuming you have, right?
I don't regret anything. Because my kids have good lives.
Okay.
If I didn't work the way I did, they wouldn't have what they have.
Got you.
Point blank. So there's pros and cons, and there's good and the bad. When you become successful, there's always going to be certain sacrifices you got to make. Doesn't matter what field you're in. That's just what it is. So that's where I'm at with that. So
all right. So getting the CDL, how was that process when you ended up doing it? It's a rough process, right? It's not easy.
A lot of people rough process.
A lot of people say it's kind of difficult though.
Understand two things. There's two kinds of people in this world: the go-getters and the ones that make excuses.
That's facts.
Okay?
That's facts.
I'm a go-getter. I did my research, I did my homework. You feel me?
Facts.
I was not sitting in the CDL school for 6 months. I said, how can I get my CDL? What's the fast way to get my CDL? And what do I need to do? $5,000 is what I paid to get my CDL. $5,000. Hear that? $5,000. I did a course for 5 weeks.
Gotcha.
5 weeks. I didn't do 6 months. I did 5 weeks. Why? I was determined. I did the permit, passed it. I got the permit before everybody else did in the class. I already went and did it on my own.
Wow.
Right? Pulled up to Nets, Pawtucket. Great CDL school, Nets and Pawtucket. You hear that? I'm shouting Nets out right now. Great
shout outs to Nets. Nets, you already know.
In Pawtucket, man. Did my thing out there. Got my CDL within 5 weeks.
That's where you went to do your training? That's where you went?
Yeah, I did it. I did it for 5 weeks. Yep, did all the maneuvers and all that. I learned everything, and out of the 10 people that went that day, I'll never forget it. June 11th, I'll never forget it. Out of the 10 people who went that day, I was the only one that passed.
Look at that. You passed. You was determined. We're gonna take a brief intermission. That's how you know, man. Never make excuses. We're going to take a brief intermission, get into Album of the Week, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back, and we're going to take a brief intermission real quick. We're going to get into Album of the Week. Album of the Week this week is...
Album of the Week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Album of the Week this week is Lyrical Lemonade, All Is Yellow is the name of the album by Lyrical Lemonade. Have you heard it yet? No,
I haven't heard it.
It's basically it's a compilation album. And they got some bangers on there. I don't know if you got Apple Music or anything like that, or Spotify, but definitely go stream it. It's fire. They got a joint with Eminem on there called Doomsday 2. He came back as usual, killing shit. And he's actually coming at fucking a Benzino, which is fucking crazy. It's wild. It's wild.
Anybody in the industry want to fuck with Eminem?
Yo, it's ridiculous.
This is the dude ridiculous. You don't want this man on your hit list, because this man will burn. He'll fucking bury you.
He'll body you. He'll body you.
You know what's crazy? Like, a lot of people don't realize, so Eminem growing up, obviously because you're a rapper yourself, you know what's up. Eminem dealt with a lot of diversity in Detroit. People looked at him like, yo, white boy from 8 Mile, you don't got it. But obviously, Dre saw something in this dude that knew was fire. So I always told people, like, yo, I remember when Yellow Wolf tried to come out his life and talk about Haley, his daughter.
Oh, you mean Machine Gun Kelly?
Machine Gun Kelly. Sorry. I take that back. Machine Gun Kelly tried to come out about his daughter and all that. And it's like, bro, you coming at a man right now that will slaughter you.
Nah, he's no joke. He's not. People don't want that smoke with him. They don't want that smoke.
Eminem is one of the only rappers that I could tell you that can jump into a battle rap and murder any fucking person that wants to step to him. I don't care who you are. Whether you Cassidy, Papoose, Busta Rhymes, I don't care who you are. You're not going 3 rounds head to head with Eminem.
You ain't winning that battle. You definitely not winning that battle.
Yo, shout out to my boy, what's his name?
Murder Mook?
No, not Murder Mook. No.
Murder Mook's bad. He's nasty, bro.
No. At the beginning, oh my God, he's from New York, he's from the Bronx.
Oh, you like Goods?
Goods.
That nigga's nasty, bro.
When I say half a gallon Goods, it's all good. I fuck with Goods. Shout out to Goods.
Shout out to Goods, man. I want to get him on the podcast.
Fucking Goods,
he's fire. He's one of my favorite. Yo,
Goods, I'm gonna tell you right now. Goods, I will watch all his battle shit. Right?
He's nasty.
I don't know him personally, and if I ever did, I would tell him. And I'm not being a groupie right now. Yo, Goods has brought back what battle rapping really is. I fuck with Charlie Clips. Yo,
DNA, we can't forget my nigga DNA from Queens. I grew up with him. Shout out to DNA.
So I'm just saying, like, yo, you watching this shit, I'm telling you right now, you do got yourself a fanboy from the B-Town.
Oh, shit.
You know what? Somos Dominicano.
Word up.
Dominicano, you know what I mean?
Nah, he's up there.
Goods did something that no other battle rapper did, and I'm gonna say what it is. I watched the battle between him and Cassidy.
Yeah, he bodied Cassidy, bro.
Yo,
bodied him.
Body's not even the word. He slaughtered Cassidy.
Yeah, he did, bro.
I love Cassidy in the sense.
Cassidy's nasty. We can't forget what he's done.
That's my generation person. Because, yo, I remember Meek Mill challenge Cassidy.
Freeway, remember when he battled Freeway?
Yeah. Freeway's like, yo, I throw a beat on. I throw a beat on. So I can't throw a beat on. But Cassidy, I'm sorry. Yo, half a gallon good. Goods, yo, Goods, you my dude. I'm telling you, my dude. Yo, Goods brought the real meaning to what battle rapping really is.
Yo, matter of fact, what we need to do, bro, because can you believe all these years? I've been watching this since the very beginning. I've been watching battle rap since Smack DVD era, which is like 2002, 2003. Yo, Jin, remember that shit?
Smack DVDs, bro.
Yo, so what we need to do is, my nigga, we need to pull up. I never been to a URL battle. We gotta go, bro.
We gotta go.
Have you been to one?
Yo, so
you ever been?
Grizz was in Springfield.
Okay.
He battled a white boy in Springfield. And it was crazy because you went to the battle. So hear me out. So I got asked to do a load to Syracuse, New York.
Okay.
The same day Goods was in Springfield.
You were gonna go though? You was gonna go?
Bro, I fuck with Goods.
All right.
I wanted to go.
All right.
Of course, it's good. He's in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Why not?
He's right in your backyard. Word up.
Right. So I wasn't able to go see Goods, but like I said, shout out to Goods, man.
Shout outs to Goods, man.
Goods is definitely one of those talented Dominican battle rappers that really just sound with himself, and I respect his morals, I respect his morale. And one thing about Goods, and I definitely say this, in every battle rapper,
he's a hustler too.
Goods, he is a hustler, but every battle rapper respects Goods in this aspect. Don't talk about his fucking door.
Yo, that's a fact. He'll punch the shit out of you.
He don't play that shit. You can say
yo, you see when he punched dude? You see when he punched homeboy?
Bro, I seen him do the hate battle.
Yeah.
I seen that whole shit.
That's a wild dude. Now getting back to you, we definitely gotta go into that. We gotta go to a battle, bro. I didn't know you fuck with battle rap like that. We definitely gotta go.
I sure do. If it's good, I'm in there. Yo, Charlie Clips, I fuck with Charlie Clips. Yo,
I like Charlie Clips too.
There,
he's
you know
nice.
What I'm saying?
Shout out to all the battle rappers. They're doing big things right now too, to be honest.
Yeah, yo, Goods. I know you representing New York out there. I know you from that BK.
Facts.
Boy, you know
nice for the Bronx, nigga.
There you go, nigga.
This nigga fucked it all up. Alright, fucking Boston motherfuckers.
Yo, it happens, though, but at least you know I fuck with Goods.
Nah, that's real. Alright, now getting back to you. So now you ended up passing your CDL. You was the only person out of the whole class?
Out of 10, yes.
Damn, that's crazy. So that's why I said it's not easy, bro.
I had the toughest instructor in all of Massachusetts.
So let me ask you a question. How did that make you feel when you knew that? Yo, obviously you felt good. It was an accomplishment, right?
I cried.
Wow, that's fucking deep, bro.
I literally cried, bro. Like Davis came back to me and said, "Hey, give this to your instructor. You passed."
Wow.
Passed? I cried, bro.
You were can we agree you had a lot of pressure though? The shit wasn't you was like stressed out, right? Trying to do this thing, right? Like
no, I wasn't stressed.
But why did you cry? Why did you cry then? It wasn't out of
I cried because it was something that for the first time in my life, other than sports and my children, I was very passionate about.
Oh, okay.
I cried because it was something that I cried because a lot of people said, like, yo, watch out for this instructor. The instructor is very tough. He's very hard. He's not lenient. And that was in my mind.
Oh, okay.
I was nervous and,
so you kind of couldn't believe it type of thing, right?
It was just a lot. I had a lot going on that day that I couldn't, I wasn't settled. I had a lot going on. I had, at the time, a very special person to me giving birth.
Oh, okay. You had another kid?
It was a lot. It was just so much going on. And obviously so special to me because it was just an important day for me overall. But it was just a lot.
Got you.
It felt good, and I cried, man. I'm a grown-ass man.
Hey, listen, it's all right to cry, man. I cry too, bro. Sometimes you gotta let it out.
I'm grown, and
it's good to cry. And some people look down on that, but that's a good thing. Sometimes you gotta let out those emotions. You gotta let out those emotions.
It's just you gotta let it out. But it was.
That's what's up.
It was great. It was great.
So, all right. So from there, you get your CDL, and then walk me through more or less the process. How did you already have a company, a job in mind that you were gonna work for? Or you just...
I got the call the next day. I got hired.
From where? The spot that you're at now?
No, it's not where I'm at right now. So NFI is a logistics company based out of New Jersey. They hired me the very next day.
Wow, that's dope.
The next day, I got the call like, "Hey, you got your CD out? Yeah, start Monday." It was like,
that's fire, bro.
I did my first 3 years with them. I was traveling to New York. I did Long Island City. You should know Corona.
Oh, yeah, that's right next to my hood, baby. That's crazy. Shout out to Corona, baby.
Shout out to Corona, because I thought about you every time I went to Corona.
That's dope.
I was in Long Island City. I went to
you went to the mini Dominican Republic. There's mad Dominicans in Corona, bro. That's why I sound Dominican when I speak Spanish. People are like, you Puerto Rican? I'm like, yeah, bro.
Over there, yo. Shout out to Corona, yo. But I did that, and when COVID happened, the hospital that had all the bodies in the trailers, it was actually by the facility I was delivering at. It was right across the street. So I did.
So wait, so hold on one second. You were going from Boston to Long Island City every day?
Every day. 3 years.
Wow, that's fucking crazy. 3 days a week.
No.
Oh, 3 years. Oh shit. Damn.
5 days a week. I was going five.
And so I'm assuming the money was good though, right? It was good.
Understand two things, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. Any truck driver that tells you they're making 20 racks a month, they're lying to you.
It's a lie.
There is no such thing as making $20,000 a month.
Okay.
When you first get your CDL. For your first 2 years, you're not making over $100K. That is a lie.
So you don't make top dollar off rip, more or less.
Not off rip, no.
Okay. So it's like everything else in life, though. You gotta work your way there. Yeah.
Yes. You gotta build up your CSA score. You gotta build your reputation around people so they know where you're at. You gotta build that. Without building that, you have nothing.
Okay.
Just like your show.
Right.
Jmack experience, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to that level, but you gotta put the work in.
You gotta put the work in. And a lot of people, the moment they tell you, "Yo, I make 10,000," they're lying.
Paquetero.
Yo,
harder, Daddy.
200 bands. They're lying.
Yeah.
Why? Maintenance. You gotta fuel your truck. You gotta do all this shit, bro. You make a truck payment. You don't own your truck yet. You got $50,000 right now to buy a truck. You're lying.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Real.
Now, all right.
I'm not gonna gatekeep.
So what year is this? Is more like what year was this when you started?
I got my CD out in 2019.
2019, right before the pandemic. All right, so let's get into that. So now the pandemic hits, obviously, a year later. What happened with the trucking world? Did it slow down?
The trucking world, no, it was booming.
Oh shit! So it was a good career to have.
If you're from New York, Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Virginia, West Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, if I was not driving a truck to bring y'all water, y'all would never have water.
Got you. Wow, that's
water was the number one thing during the pandemic, and we were out there. We were exempt by the government to drive nonstop. And I was doing 21 hours nonstop driving into New York in the middle of COVID Central, and I risked my life. How
was that? Yo, it was scary, right? A little scary?
Yeah, bro. I had to tell him, like, yo, my son, I'm grateful that he's good now. He's alive and he's well. My son went through a near-death experience through COVID. My son
with COVID?
Yeah, my son developed a bacterial eating at his nervous system and his muscles. So
sorry to hear that.
With my son, and when COVID happened, I put my son at risk too because I was going into a very hazmated zone in New York, and I had to step away from going to New York because I put my son at risk. My son almost died on me. This is my 30th birthday.
Sorry to hear that.
It's cool. My son's a fighter. My son's like me. My son's a fighter. But on my 30th birthday, my son went through a massive procedure where I thought my son died.
So he's good now. He's good now.
Yeah, that kid, man, he's running around right now like.
That's awesome.
I tell people take care of your kids, and Make sure your kids are good. Don't sleep on shit.
So I could tell that family's very important to you, right? I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
Oh, I already know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then everything you do is more or less for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they're gonna carry your legacy. Yeah.
I have no other reason. That's them.
That's awesome.
You know what it is. So, you know.
How many kids? And I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. You're one of the few people that I know that's a great father, bro. I give you mad respect for that. Obviously, because people are like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. But a lot of people ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people front for the gram. They get taking pictures with their kids, but they don't even be in their kids' life. They don't provide for them. We gonna call it how it is, a spade a spade.
We'll save that. We'll save that for another podcast.
Word. But
we'll call that the fatherhood podcast.
Facts. We'll have a segment. But how many kids do you got?
I'm not gonna be rude. We'll pause that for the.
Oh, you don't want to speak on it.
We'll talk about that another time.
You know what it was, because you told me that you had your first when you was in school, and so I just wanted to know more or less.
Two.
Yeah, so two. So how many you got now? Just briefly, how many you got now?
We'll pause that.
I like to be. I'm trying to get it out of you.
Jmack, I see you, yo. You're not gonna get a negative call.
This is what we do here on the Jmack Experience. You know what I mean?
We'll save that for another podcast.
So all right, so then you go from truck driving, shit was crazy, blah blah. Mm-hmm. Now, what made you? Now you got your own business, right? We want to speak about that. We want to promote that, obviously.
Yo,
what's the name of it?
How to detail? You already know. Follow me on IG.
Shout out to
detail. TEJADA detail. Follow that.
That's how they can find you on IG.
Yes,
the business?
Follow me on IG. Yes.
And then what do you guys do out there? For those who don't know, more or less, what do you guys do? More or less, what do you do?
Yo, we do auto detailing. You know what I'm saying? I can come out to you, you can come out to me, whatever is convenient. Anything out of state past, 10 miles, I have to charge.
Obviously.
You understand that? Yeah, I got to charge you. You know what I'm saying? You're out of my range. You're out of my 10-mile range. But we take care of interior, exterior. Right now, we got the whole tinting thing in progress right now. We're learning how to tint right now.
You do tints? Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
We're in the progress of that right now. I'm also talking to another gentleman right now that I'm really cool with. He's a mechanic, so now I'm going to add the mechanicry into things right now. So you need your brakes done. You need your fuel pump done.
That's good to know.
We can,
I need the vlog, baby.
I just did a wheel bearing job not too long ago. I just did that shit. I did that shit myself, but it's more than just detailing. I did my own business because I have a passion for cars, bro. I'm a clean freak, so I look at it like, yo, why not?
So that's what made you get into it. You have a passion for it.
I have a passion for it. I really do. And I started my own car. I treat everybody else's vehicle as if it's my car.
Fire.
How do I want my car to look like? People don't realize, the detailing business is not something that people say, oh, you charge bad money. It's not about bad money. It's like, yo, it's my time. Understand, it's my time. You go to any auto shop in New England for any car. You know what a detail starts at?
What's the price range for those who don't know? What's the price range?
Just for a vacuum and wash is $120.
Coño.
Anywhere you go.
Harder, Daddy.
Te lo metieron.
I have people telling me I charge too much money for an interior job. And I say, call anybody you want in New England right now for an interior job. Extracting. Not
to cut you off, bro. I paid $3 for I got a $3 car wash out here, bro.
$3?
$3 with vacuum.
Your car ain't clean, sir. It's not clean, sir.
I know, but I'm not knocking your shit. I'm just saying I vacuum the shit myself because I'm like, yo, times are hard right now. You know what I'm saying? We're going through a crisis again.
Too, what I do for my job is that if I'm offering you an interior job, an interior job is not easy. It's an all day.
I agree. So listen. You want a Mercedes-Benz car wash, or you want the $3 bullshit that I'm doing, the 1987 Oldsmobile?
Or you can do the shit yourself.
Yeah, you're not gonna do it the same.
Go put the automatic machine for $6, right? Your car's still dirty.
Yeah, you're right.
It's still dirty.
Cause I still gotta wash it. I wash my car every 3 days, every week. So you're right.
Yeah,
you're right about that.
Yourself or through the machine?
No, I don't wash it myself. You know I'm lazy, bro. I don't do that. Like, you know, I'm more sales guy, more technology. I take it through the machine, but that's probably why it's $3.
And your car ain't clean. It's still dirty.
Yeah. Got you. So I never understood that, but now I know why I have to constantly wash it, because it's only $3, obviously.
So dirty.
Got you.
So
Now,
come see me. I got you.
So let me ask you, come see him, man. Go get your car detailed. Now, where's this?
Detail. Follow the page. It's on IG. I got you.
Where you look? Where's the place at? You want to shout out? Where's that?
I'm mobile right now. So
okay.
You can come see me in Fall River. I'm in Fall River, or I'll come out to you. Anything after 10 miles, I charge.
Got you. So do you plan on getting a spot?
Yes. So we've been in the works. We've been in the works for a spot now for like the last 3 years. The thing is that it's not feasible. It's not feasible for me. So that's why I haven't committed to a location. I got offered certain locations. It's just not feasible for me. So I tell people I can come to you. If I come to you, it's an all-day thing. Make no plans. I need your car for the whole day.
That was my next question. How long does it take, more or less? A whole day?
A whole day. Yes.
Wow.
A detail is not right away. You want bro. You want your car looking nice, right?
Yeah.
I need a day.
Gotcha.
That's like you go on a date with the baddest bitch you got, right? You ain't gonna bag her just going to McDonald's.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or Burger King. You need a day, right? You need a day. Yo, come on, let me take you to a nice restaurant. Yo, you gotta work it into. My work is key. My work, what we offer is, flawless.
So let me ask you a question. Like what? Like 6-7 hours we saying, or how many hours more or less?
I need a day. 8 hours.
8 hours. So like a full-time job day.
Before that, I'll call you. I need 8 hours.
All right, got you. Yeah.
And you will not regret it.
So now you leave it nice and shiny, todo encendido, like a brand new car again.
Yo, like I said, TEJAD.
Go check them out.
Go check that shit out.
I bet we got you.
We do the waxing. We do interior, exterior. We do it all. Engine work. I got you. Come see me. I'll do that.
No doubt. You do food trucks too?
Hey, I know Jmack good. I see you.
We gotta figure that out.
So I, we will do that. Obviously, that's a different rate. You know what I'm saying? But we do that. We don't discriminate work. Work is work.
Fine.
Work is work.
All right. So what made you want to start your own? Besides having a passion for, what made you want to get into your own business?
Bro, my own business has always been a passion for me. But at the end of the day, I look at it like this. Why work for the man if you can work for yourself?
Gotcha.
I push myself. You know what I'm saying? So I like cars. So why not do something that I like passionately doing? I like fucking cars. You know what I'm saying? So I pushed on that. I try to put people on knowledge. I try to get people on game. It's just one of those things where I look like yo.
Why not?
Yo no quiero mi carro sucio. Why should you?
Got you. That's a good way. Now we're gonna get into our movie of the week real quick. Movie of the week this week is
Movie of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Bob Marley, One Love. That's just gonna be a classic. I feel it's gonna be. I've been waiting like almost a year to watch this movie. Are you gonna go check it out?
Historical.
Yeah.
Remember what I just said? Historical.
Facts.
Bob Marley is an iconic legend of our era. A lot of people forget Bob Marley was a civil rights movement person. He stood up for his own rights. Like Bill Russell. We have a lot of legends that really stood by us. Lincoln, a former president. But yes, I would love to go see Bob Marley. Bob Marley had a lot to offer. MLK. Can't forget about MLK. He did what was right. You know what I'm saying?
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X was another one. Ali was another one too. Anybody who watched Ali, there's a significant meaning to Malcolm X and Ali. Just check that shit out. Trust me, you'll pick up on it real quick.
Got you.
Yeah, man. It's just cosas that we need to know.
Yeah.
To understand.
Learn your roots and your history.
Yes.
Now, all right. So from the car detailing thing, I see now you want to do your own podcast. Which let me give you a round of applause, man. Cause that's pretty dope.
First Class Brotherhood coming soon. Stay tuned. First Class Brotherhood coming out here.
That's the name. That's the name of the podcast. That's the name of the show.
First Class Brotherhood. Yes.
Now, do you have a social media for it, or have you started anything with it yet?
As of right now, we have no social media. So First Class Brotherhood, we have a group chat of a text. I'm gonna add you. You'll see the shit we be talking about, right? We talk about numerous topics on a daily basis.
Okay.
From a man's perspective, from what a woman thinks, but all from a man's perspective. So women, hear what I'm saying. So women can understand where we come from on certain shit, whether it's childcare, child support, being a man that they want us to be. The First Class Brotherhood, we talk about this stuff because at the end of the day, women don't understand men. They want us to understand them, but they don't understand us. You know what I'm saying? So the First Class Brotherhood is something that we have a big passion, and we push ourselves to talk about this. There's a group of us, like 10 of us in the group chat. It's different perspectives. So it's 10 different men with 10 different perspectives, 10 different views, right?
So that's what I was gonna say. Like, so this is dope. So you pretty much already started it through a group chat. Now you're gonna make it an official podcast.
Yes.
So that's what the podcast is gonna be about, more or less. 'Cause I was gonna ask you that. What's the podcast about? So that's what it is.
The podcast doesn't have a specific topic. It's just things of everyday life.
Gotcha.
Whether it's being a single mom, being a single dad. Is it you a guy that pay child support? Are you a dad that's being neglected? Are you a mom that has to go through the hustles and the bearings of dealing with shit without your kid's father? Yo, bro, it's all everything.
Or if you're a single father, there's a lot of people going through that too.
And I am a single father.
Got you.
When my BMs say, well, I'm a single mom. Yeah, you a single mom, I'm a single dad.
Facts.
I don't have your support. I got to figure it out. You know
That's awesome.
And I'm going to say this right now. Shout out to all the real fathers right now that do everything for their child. Everything. Yeah, every woman tries to knock that man down, but they don't do shit. That's bullshit. And if you're a mom that receives child support, you're a mom that the kid's father comes picks them up, you're not a single mom. Because that father is active. A single mom is my mom. My mom had nine fucking kids on her.
Damn.
That's a single mom.
That's facts.
Work overnight. Work late. Make sure we were straight. Because my sperm donor, I said it, my sperm donor was never around. He didn't know if I was sick, if I was alive, if I ate, if I had a roof over my head. That's a sperm donor. You know what I'm saying? Know the difference.
Jeez.
So stay tuned. First Class Brotherhood coming out.
First Class Brotherhood, man. Do you have a specific, when do you plan on releasing this podcast?
So we're about to, I'm going to say in the next couple of weeks because, you know, a lot of us, we all work together and shit like that. Is getting us, to, you know, in the same room to get things done.
Okay.
And when it happens, I will announce it on your show.
We with it.
And y'all going to want to stay tuned to that shit every fucking week because, yo, First Class Brotherhood is not just about one topic. Or it's not just males. It's about everybody. You know
once you put it out, send me the link and the info. I'm definitely gonna promote it. And I'm gonna be honest, I'll probably have you as one of the sponsors too, bro. Like every time I take a brief break, I'll shout it out. Exactly. You gotta get me on there. You gotta get me on there.
Don't forget it.
First Class Brotherhood. You already know. All right. So the next topic I want to talk about, man. Very briefly, because you know we could talk about this for hours and hours, but you also wanted to touch base on mental health. What is that? What does mental health mean to you? And more or less, you know, what is it to you, mental health? What does it mean to you?
So for starters, shout out to that family in Providence who lost their daughter, their good friend, due to you know, a domestic incident that, you know, she got shot up in the front of her shop, you know. This girl was very, you know, passionate about, you know, her lifestyle, what she did for her children. She was a mom, and very, very unfortunate, her life was lost due to a breakup with her, you know, her ex. You know,
rest in peace to her. That's sad, very sad.
You don't know the whole extent of the story, what happened, but you know, I feel for her because I seen what she posted on her YouTube channel back in December.
Wow.
It's home. It hits home, bro.
Did you know her? Did you know her personally?
I did not know her, but I definitely feel for her family, her children. Her children lost a mom and a dad that day because the dad, obviously was in custody, going to jail.
That sucks, man. That sucks. And she was a business owner too. I seen that.
Because I didn't know that.
I didn't know her. I didn't know her either. But I know a lot of people that's been on my social media that knew her. And this one hit hard. A lot of people like.
This is home. Yeah, this is home, bro.
Yeah, this one was this very sad. Very sad.
My prayers goes to that family, to those kids. I understand. I feel for those kids, man. They lost a mom and a dad all on the same day. Mental health, gentlemen. Yeah, I don't like to talk about your emotions. Understand two things. Like, speak on your emotions. Don't go crazy, because I've been there. We all been there, and I know we're built as not to be emotion. You gotta express your emotions and vocalize, because you bottling shit things up, and it's not right. Things could happen, bro. And this is a prime example. Shorty lost her life. Why? Over a breakup. My G, if you going through some shit in your mind, go speak about it. If you can't speak about it, go seek help. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing too, man, it's okay to like, sometimes things don't work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. Like, it sucks sometimes, and you could be crazy about somebody. Like, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. Like, you don't go and take that person's life.
It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay.
Yeah.
You're not weak for that. It's okay for you to be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. I'd rather see you be vulnerable than you go do something stupid, because you want to sell doing what? Leaving kids behind doing what?
It's true, man. It can never be. I always say, if it has to get physical or it has to get to that extent, it's better off. I'm saying if it's gonna get there, you should just leave the situation. Just leave the situation. It's better for the both of yous. And listen, there's a million other, like they always say, there's plenty of fish in the sea, and there really is. Like, you might not,
Jmack, you gotta understand, man. When you find your soulmate, you find your soulmate.
Exactly.
If it doesn't work out, you gotta respect that person enough to walk away.
Exactly.
Yep. That's what it is.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, a lot of these men don't get it. A lot of these women don't get it. And I say this on both sides, because it's one of those things, one of those topics that we don't speak about it a lot. Women play games too.
Yeah.
Somebody's emotion. Tell them what it is. Tell them straight up. Like, it's not gonna work out. Like, I'm sorry. Like, like, don't lead them on, and vice versa. And unfortunately, somebody's life was.
Not to cut you off, but this is the problem nowadays, though, because now it's okay to have a toxic relationship. All these reality shows, fucking this Blueface and Krayshawn bullshit that I be seeing. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of that, because they're promoting domestic violence. No matter how you look at it.
So you hit a keynote, domestic violence, right? What is the number one thing we know about the 50s? Querer es poder.
Yeah.
Tú aguanta porque tú quieres, right?
Yeah.
It's on the 50s.
That's a major key, yeah.
What was a white man doing in the 50s? Everyday drinking, right? Beating on his wife, right? You got to be a good wife and don't talk about the shit I just did to you, right?
Yeah.
They bottle it in, right? They're not going to break a marriage. There's no divorce. They dealt with the abuse.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's coming back. Unfortunately, it's coming back. Christian Rock, I don't know her personally. I don't know Blueface personally.
Me either. But that's not healthy. That's not healthy.
Do I think that's for showboating? I don't know. But Blueface is one of those guys from the 50s. You know what I'm saying? He got his baby moms. You got the person he's engaged to. Like, you know where I'm going with it, right?
It's bugged out. This shit's it's out of control, actually. It's out of control. That's not.
Like this.
I don't judge others.
I really don't.
What I'm saying is it shouldn't be the normal.
But it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's unfortunate. It really is.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, but this is what leads to the things that have occurred. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, it's okay if my man beats me up. It's okay if we argue every single day. No, that's not okay. That's not love.
Never okay.
That's not love. That's not love. So keynote.
I recently had a blowout not too long ago, and I regret it. But I was so frustrated and so mad. It's shit happens. Is it right? No. Is it things that that bothers you? Yes. Because you feel attacked, you feel that you're not being understood. So we blow up sometimes. It happens. So this is where I say you gotta take a step back and understand, like, what am I doing wrong that's making this person react the way they're reacting? Sometimes it's the tone of voice, sometimes it is the way how they go about a certain situation. So it leads, whether it's a man or female, it leads us to that way. So sometimes as individuals, we gotta take a step back and realize, what are we doing to trigger that person?
It's okay to leave it where it's at. We're going to take a brief intermission. We're going to, if you're going through domestic violence, we're going to put the hotline number up. Reach out. We're going to take a brief intermission. We'll be right back with Bochinche of the Week. All right, we're back, and we took a brief intermission real quick. We're coming back with Bochinche of the Week.
Bochinche of the Week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Now, Bochinche of the Week this week is kind of spicy. Actually, one of my favorite people in the world. You know, I'm from Queens, so I love this woman like no tomorrow. That's my dream wife. I ain't gonna front in my dreams, but it's a la mami mia. But yo, Nicki Minaj coming in hot with Meg Thee Stallion right now. So this is crazy, huh? This is a crazy one. I'm gonna read what she said. Have you heard about what's going on, more or less?
Yo,
tell her to hop on her right leg and all that, her right foot. Diante, bro. She called her Bigfoot. Yo, Nicki Minaj is savage, bro. Shout out to Nicki Minaj, man. I can't wait. One day I'm gonna meet her. One day, bro. I'm gonna go crazy if I meet Nicki Minaj, but I know I'm gonna meet her one day. But this is what she said, real quick. So she said, y'all want to bring up family members and lying on your dead mother, lied to Gail, lied and fucked your best friend man. Diablo, but shit is fuck. Yo, that's fucking.
Oh, harder, daddy.
She's going on. She said, told me to drink and go to the clinic if I was pregnant, all because I wouldn't let your funky butt pour liquor down my throat. Pause. She said, bitch thinks she a bully because she got a Rock Nation brunch every year. Diablo, shots fired, bro. Yo, she's going in. Then she said, be mad at Barty, which is Cardi B, as we all know.
Right.
She said, he told all your tea, but you taking shots at my family. Bahaha, get up on your good foot. Hashtag Pink Friday 2, which is a fire album. Platinum, go apologize to your mother. Nasty serpent, repent. Coño, bro. But it's getting hot in here. Those are fighting words, bro.
I've always said Nicki Minaj is the female version of Wayne.
Nah, fuck that. The female version of 50 Cent, bro. Well, she's heartless.
50 Cent's a troll. But bars though.
Yeah. She a goat. She a goat.
She's definitely a goat. And
Yo, but what do you think about all this? Yo, this is like a cap. They've been at it for years already. I don't know, and it's sad to say, I'm be honest, we gonna bring light to a little bit on the situation besides all the drama. It's sad that these females, I feel like they really can't get along. Like female rappers could never get along.
It's the industry. It's not about getting along, it's the industry. The industry does that so they don't get along. It's the industry. You a rapper, you know what's up, bro. Come on,
yeah. But I like
you from Corona, Queens.
I played dumb. I played dumb on the show. I played dumb.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you from Corona. That's like saying that nigga from Corona coming on the map, and it's like, they want y'all to beef.
Yeah. It's all competition.
That's the music industry, though. The music industry is like that. They make y'all beef to make y'all beef.
Yeah. But you know what sucks?
I hate to say it. Meg Thee Stallion had it coming.
Yo, but not for nothing though. It sucks though. The only thing that does suck, I was hearing about this on another podcast. Shout outs to Drink Champs. It's the only genre though, bro. Like they don't do this shit in rock and roll. They don't do this shit in no other genre of music, but hip hop. It's like why? They want us to tear each other down.
Because within the hip hop community, there's a lot of war. There's a lot of shit that that doesn't make sense, but that's within us. Yeah. This is why I go back and I tell you, it's us. Like you let all this influence shit get to you and shit like that. It's like, yo, you're letting that shit manipulate your mind. Why? You're your own individual. Yo, at the end of the day, it's crazy because I remember who the hell was it? Olivia, the artist that 50 Cent signed.
Yeah.
In the industry, they want us females to beef. They want us to beef for no reason.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what it is.
Because me personally, bro, like not for nothing, I'm a diehard Nicki fan. I would have loved to seen Nicki Minaj and Remy Martin do a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Remy Ma, bro, yo, she's fucking. Those are two of both my favorites. But yo, it's crazy.
Remy Ma, but Remy Ma is so old school that she will look at Nicki and be like, "I'ma chew you up and spit you the fuck back out."
Yeah, that's the problem. That's
like you saying you want to see Remy Ma and Little Kim, bro.
Yeah,
it's never gonna happen.
You know, and it sucks because even like Nas and Jay had their differences, but they came together. They did a few tracks, and look at the music we get when they come together.
What did Nas say? Yo, fuck Jay-Z. I'm like, oh shit. What they came out with Ethan? I was like, oh shit.
Crazy. Shout out to Nas. Yo, but like, look, they put their differences to the side eventually, and they made some crazy bad. I wish they could make an album together. If they could make an album, that'd be nuts. But you know, we'll see. They won't.
Nas too popular.
Yeah,
Nas won't do that. Nas is too hood for that.
Yeah. And how do you? I asked this to all my guests. How do you feel about bochinche and gossip, man? How do you feel about that? Do you get into that stuff, or you try not to like get into that? You know, the bochinche.
My mom always told me men don't gossip. That's for bitches.
Damn, you just gave the best. Fucking, you're the first person that has said that on the show, and that's some real shit. Spanish people do say that. Eso pa la nena.
I'm not a bitch. I'm sorry.
Yo, that's real.
Todo hombre que son bochincheros, you a bitch.
Straight.
I'm gonna say it. You a whole bitch. I'm not a bitch.
Yo, that's a fact.
You pillow talk with your female, that's it between you and your female. But you over here going to the barbershop talking that shit, nigga, you a bitch. I'm gonna tell you straight up, you a bitch. You a bitch ass nigga.
Hablando de otro hombre, hablando de your relationship, bro, you shouldn't be talking about none.
Bitch ass nigga. I will tell you that straight up. You a bitch ass nigga. Real shit. Quote me on that. You a bitch ass nigga. Relationships stay quiet. Your home life stays quiet. You don't talk about your shit. I don't know fuck who you is. You got a best friend. You don't talk about your home life at all.
Yeah,
you a bitch if you do.
That's a fact.
If you start talking to your friends, and I know females too. A woman who's talking about her business and her home life, about her man to her friends, you making your shorties find out about your fucking man.
Yo, that's facts.
An open door.
Ahí tú estás diciendo, and your homegirl the whole time is like, I like that. Oh shit, let me find out.
From experience, I've learned from that shit. I look at a girl crazy like, yo, what happens between you and I stays between you and I. Why the fuck are you talking to this person about this shit? I don't go fuck up that you're confidant. I don't care.
They could be your fucking cousin, and still, even your cousin.
Fuck, they still gonna go find out.
Yo, that's a fact. Now, what's next for FeliX El Negro, man? What else you got in the works besides the podcast, besides the car detailing? What's next for you, man? What do you?
Bro, honestly, right now, like I said, yo, shout out First Class Brotherhood. We coming out with our podcast real soon.
Shout out to First Class Brotherhood.
When we get that established, you know, hopefully everybody follows, and it's different topics. It's not just one set topic. It's different topics that we deal through day-to-day life, you know? For myself, my business is growing. Support the business to How to Detail, TEJADA, detail at IG. Follow us.
That's what I was gonna ask. That was my next question. Where can they follow you on social media? Once again, what's the name of the business?
IG. Yo, How to Detail, TEJADA, detail. Follow us on IG. We got you. We got any questions. We do estimates for free. Give us a call. We definitely will pull up on you and shit like that. Just don't sleep on us, you know. We will be, you know, whether you come to us, we go to you. We have it all. We do it all.
I definitely gotta get you. I gotta get you to do my shit, bro. Real talk.
I got you. Yeah, I know you got that pickup truck. I see you.
Yeah, you do ceramic coating too? I got a friend of mine. Shout outs to Paulie. He does ceramic coating. Which maybe I can link you guys together.
We're not there yet with ceramic coating.
Okay.
But I will offer 4 or 5 cars that be willing to volunteer their cars for me to practice on ceramic coating and tinting as well. So if you want to be the first people, send me a message. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm an expert, but I would love to practice some of these vehicles. So if you offer your vehicle, we're gonna give you a free ceramic coating or a free tint, whichever one comes first.
So you heard it. You heard it first on the Jmack Experience Podcast, episode 20. FeliX EL Negro. If you reach out, shoot him a DM, a message, whatever it is. And you could be one of the first to get a free ceramic coat. This is the first time we get some shit free on the show, yo. It's lit. It's lit.
Free that and the tinting as well too. The tint
and a free tint too for you to try it out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely. You know.
Now, have you done tints before though? That's what we need to know.
On my own vehicle, yeah.
Okay. Tú te imaginas? They give you the vehicle, that shit's all fucked up.
on my vehicle, but but that's the way I can promote my work.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Free, and you're willing to volunteer your vehicle for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, volunteer your vehicle, let us work on it, and then
I'm pretty sure you're gonna do a good job anyway. It's not like it's gonna be fucked up.
We'll do your shit, bro.
We got to fix
0% Rhode Island so you get pulled over. We'll do the 0% so you get pulled over. We got you.
Yo, that's dope. That's dope. I'm not really a big fan of tints for myself, but I definitely want to do the ceramic coating. I'm gonna be honest, because that's
like
fun.
I said. So Jmack, bring us your wit.
I think I'm gonna be one of the first. I'll be one of the first.
You will be the first, Jmack.
I got you.
Yo, Gordito, you know what I mean? Yeah, shout out to Gordito over here. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, bro.
Shout out to you, Jmack. You know you're doing your shit, but let us be the first to try it out on your whip. We ain't charging you. We're trying to get our feet wet. You know what I'm saying?
I fucks with it.
Give us the opportunity to expand our experience.
Got you.
The only way we're gonna get good if you let us try it. That's all.
You're right.
The worst that can happen if we fuck it up. That's the worst.
That's the worst.
But at least you got it for free.
That's a fact.
It's free work. That's how you ain't paying for it.
Can we agree that all the experiences that you went through got you to where you're at today?
Yes. Absolutely.
All right. And any advice out there for those that might be experiencing the same situations that you went through or are going through at the same moment?
Don't sleep on your dreams. Chase your dreams.
I like that.
Express your emotion with your significant other. Don't be that statistic that bottle things in. Yes, we're men. We have emotions. We have feelings. We have a lot to express. Express it with your significant other. Don't sleep on it, because that's where things go south. As a person who went through experiences where I had somebody whose family didn't like me, didn't fuck with me, you bottle shit in because that's what we're told as men. Express yourself before it's too late. Don't trust your person, and if that person ain't for you, then you know what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
And work on that mental health. Right, we got definitely got to
have to work on your mental health. Don't be like that person who killed their baby moms over what? Yeah. Now their kids lost a mom and a dad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that family again.
Shout out to them. Rest in peace.
My prayers go to y'all. I feel for y'all.
Let's take a moment of silence real quick for them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. Don't give in to that. It's always okay. It's better to walk away. And we hope that those out there going through things, once again, we're gonna put that domestic violence hotline out. City suicide is another big thing. A lot of people we don't talk about suicide now.
Hit the hotline.
Yeah, we got it.
You feel like you need to talk to somebody. My line's always open. My DM is always open. You can reach out.
Facts.
Talk. Don't feel like you don't got people out there that listen and understands you. Like, you can always hit my line up and talk to me. Whether it's myself or my team, somebody's out there.
Bro.
I'm not phoning. I'm not a fake person. Jmack, from experience who I am as an individual. But people should have open access. So the hotline number, if you know anybody dealing with depression, gambling, suicide, hit the hotline up.
Call the hotline.
Be that voice for them and help them, guide them. Be there for them,
I'm big on always lending an ear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm here. Like I said, Tahada Detail, hit us up on IG.
Make sure y'all hit him up.
You can call us up. We can talk, Like, I don't ever want to see anybody going through some shit. I've been there. I understand. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So you're not alone and don't ever feel alone. We here. Like, that's why we're here. This platform is designed for you to reach out and talk because we want to hear you. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Jmack's out here. Tahada Details out here. We out here. First Class Brotherhood's out here.
Facts.
So that's what we're here for. We serve to our people and shit like that. And hopefully we can build up our platform so big that Providence, Boston, even Connecticut can understand and recognize us. And we can be more involved with the community. Yo, Gordito, I see y'all what y'all doing in Providence. I see y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate that now. But this show right now, this episode 20 is about you. Any I want to thank you once again for being on the show. Any other last words or special shout outs that you want to give?
Yo, shout out to my kids, to my family, thank you. Without y'all, I wouldn't be here where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? The biggest supportive system I ever had is having somebody by my side that believes the things that I do. And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So again, to everybody who's dealing with mental health or any struggles or anything like that, or anything, dealing with adversity or thinking you can't accomplish anything, I did it. A person like myself, like my background isn't always, hoops and rainbows. I have some darkness to my shit. We'll talk about it later on in different other podcasts and stuff like that. But I made it. Yeah, I could do it. You could do it as well. Jmack, you did the same thing too. You was a person that came from Corona and you came out to Providence, did your thing, and look at you now, bro.
I appreciate that.
Raised a whole kid. Jmack, you know what I'm saying? And I respect that, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, that's really on for different podcasts. So to anybody that feels that you can't do it, you definitely can. You gotta believe in yourself and you gotta push yourself to do it. You know what I'm saying? We're here to talk. Jmack Experience, Tahada Detail out here, First Class Brotherhood, we're coming out here real soon. Just always know, y'all can always reach out to us and let's do big things within our communities.
Yo, once again, man, it's been an honor to have you on the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
Felix.
Me. I appreciate you.
It's been an honor, real talk, and I appreciate your time, man. I appreciate you reaching out. And we definitely this is one of many more to come. So,
you already know.
FeliX
EL Negro, we coming out here.
FeliX EL Negro, baby. You already know what it is.
Like I said, we got segments coming, and once we start doing it, understand that this isn't gonna stop.
We're gonna keep it going.
We do it every day. We're gonna keep it going. So stay tuned. We definitely got some more big things coming up. In the next topic, as you already know, we already talked about it. Stay tuned for it in the next 2 weeks. And reach out to us, and a lot of men out there, how to reach Jmack and how to reach me.
Facts.
Hit us up and we'll talk.
All right, man. It's been an honor once again. Thank you so much. Once again, we're gonna get into this outro. FeliX EL Negro, episode 20. We out of here. Grah!
Thanks for coming on the Jmack Experience Podcast. Be sure to come on for another episode every single week. Until next time, peace.